Welcome to another China. How it is? I'm here with Beer Girl. Say hi. And we're here at Coco Park. I don't come here very often, but we came here for a dinner, nice dinner at a place called The Kitchen. Now, hang on, focus, you bugger. Why is it so difficult? Okay. This is a very big sort of bar area, as you can see. Lots of foreigners hang out over here. It's a big sort of pickup spot. You know, it's always pumping on the weekends. Anyway, this is all about Christmas. So I thought I'd start by showing you this big Christmas tree. And there are tons of Christmas decorations around. This is just the beginning. Let's talk about Christmas in China. Okay, so now what's going to happen is Beer Girl and myself are going to go to a place which is basically a Christmas market. Only near Christmas time, of course, not all year round. It's on Bao'an and you can always find at this time of year all the Christmas related decorations, trees, all that kind of thing that are produced in the factories here. So let's go take a look. Right, so this whole area is all about Christmas stuff. We're not even at the main market part yet. I'll show you that in a minute. So if you want to buy Christmas tat in China, this is the place to go. Inside there is just, well, let's take a quick look. Give it a quick look. Well, they're just shops and shops and shops and shops selling Christmas junk. Further inside all the way around. Let's go here. We have more Christmas shops selling junk. Christmas tat. What else do we have? Get to the sort of main area over here. Crossover. It's usually more chaotic. I guess it hasn't really full swing. It's not in full swing. Okay. This particular little area, they kind of have seasonal things. So it'll be Christmas stuff now, then they'll be selling Halloween stuff near Halloween, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, let's take a look inside. Okay, we're coming to get some Christmas lights, which we will find presumably over here. Alright. Well, babe. Yeah, lots of cool Christmas lights over here. And upstairs too. Oh, it's just crazy over here. Ribbons and wrapping paper and cards. These are all Happy New Year. Plants vs. Zombies cards, okay. A couple of other festival things down there. But yeah, this is where you get all your Christmas stuff. There you go, Christmas stockings, which is quite cool. And all these silly Father Christmas things you hang on the doors. What else? Probably do with a Christmas wreath or something. Anyway, for those of you who are interested where this place is, it is Bagua. No, sorry, I'm lying. It's Bao'an. I'll put the characters up for you to see. It's fairly easy to find in Shenzhen. It's near to Diwang building. See if I can zoom in. You know, that's the Diwang building over there in the distance. In fact, remember I did that food for foreigners about the vegetarian restaurant? It's just up the road from here. So very, very easy to find. So if you're ever in China and looking, well, Shenzhen, and you're looking for this kind of thing, come get your bargains here. Just remember to bargain. There we are. Right, so the main topic of this video, the thing I really wanted to talk about are, well, are gifts. if you're going to buy gifts for a Chinese person, it doesn't really matter what occasion, birthday, Christmas, housewarming gift, anything. There are certain things you should not buy, and I'm going to tell you what they are and why. Chinese people in general are very superstitious, and it shows everywhere, just from the numbers they choose for their cell phones to the, well, they're just incredibly superstitious. Even the young people are superstitious in certain ways. It all stems back, I suppose, to their Buddhist past. So Chinese people are in general very superstitious. It just stems from their maybe their Buddhist past, or whatever the reason. They're very superstitious about numbers, and they're very superstitious about, well, a whole number of things. So let's go through a little bit of a list here. These are things that I've learned from my own experience through past mistakes. Number one, don't buy anybody a clock. I know it doesn't sound like much, but you buy somebody a clock or a watch or something. Hang on, I better go out there. Okay, what I was saying, by the way, that's not abnormal or anything. What I was saying about clocks is, you never buy a clock, because the pronunciation of clock, dong, has something to do with death. So, when someone dies, you go to a wake. I can't remember the exact phrase, but it's something zhong. So it's got to do with sort of a countdown to death, and it's also got to do with being the end. So you don't buy a clock. That's quite important. So strike that off the list. Second thing you should never buy somebody are chrysanthemums. Those flowers, because they're also used to sort of you put them on dead people's graves or something like that. Also got to do with death, so we don't use those. Then there's what else? Yes, green hats. I know it sounds a bit strange, but you don't give somebody a green hat. Not that you would. I mean, who would buy that anyway? But if you did, it would be wrong. Since in Chinese, if you say ta dai liu mao zi, dai liu mao zi means your spouse is cheating on you. It's an idiom, whatever. So you don't want to give someone a green hat. What else now? Hong Kong specific, you don't give shoes. Shoes also have something to do with sound. It's just the pronunciation sounds like a sigh or whatever. There's some reason. So you don't give shoes to Hong Kong people, and probably Guangdong people in general, actually. What else? I'm sure there's some other things I'm missing out on here. Try and stay away from things that are black and white, because those colors also symbolize death, at least down here in the south. So I think those are the ones I've learnt off, well, personally, anyway. I've bought these things and given them to people, except for the green hat thing, of course. Who the hell buys a green hat? Anyway, those are the things I've learnt offhand, and that's my advice to you when buying gifts. Don't buy those things. There's one other thing I forgot to mention, that you shouldn't buy specifically for couples, married couples. You don't buy umbrellas for them. Why don't you buy an umbrella for a married couple? Well, it's got to do with the pronunciation again. Umbrella in Chinese is yusan, and that san is, once again, sounds like the word divorce. So you don't want to be giving a married couple, a divorce gift. So stay away from umbrellas. Basically, don't buy hats, umbrellas, shoes, or what was the other thing? Clocks. And you should be safe. All right. Hope that helped. It's very nice. Yeah. I like your Christmas tree here. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. See you guys soon. So as you can see, all the shopping malls have got Christmas decorations up. This is not a big shopping mall. This is a pikey little one out in the middle of Xiangmihu area. It's called Donghai. Donghai something or other. I don't know. I'll take a look later. Yeah, so it's not too impressive. but it's there. Fair, you know, all the little coffee shops and whatnot have their Christmas stuff up. So yeah, you know, it's becoming more and more prominent. When I first got here, it was very seldom. Only the very big places like the Mixi or whatever you would find that sort of thing. So, as you can all see, Christmas is definitely getting bigger and bigger in China. Some of the cities I've been to, for instance Xi'an, they had huge celebrations on Christmas Eve. Just depends where you go really, but it's definitely, you know, prevalent. You can see it all over the place. And anyway, whether, you know, whatever the case, I just want to say to each and every one of my subscribers a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And Beer Girl has something to say to you too. Here we are.
Merry Christmas to everyone!
Wow, well done. Okay, thank you. So guys, you have a good one. Until I see you next time, keep watching.